Good afternoon. Welcome back to Be Crypto Savvy. I hope everybody is still enjoying your Wednesday. I was uh, looking into the charts a little bit. If you hadn't seen, or if you have seen our video from earlier this morning, we had discussed the volatility and price action of Bitcoin in the recent time, and since then, some of the time I've been spending kind of dissecting what we've seen, and I did notice something that I overlooked this past weekend, and I thought it was a good teaching moment. So I wanted to just throw this quick video together. This will only be, probably 4 or 5 minutes. And I just wanted to point something out that I had missed, and something that is uh, a great indicator when you're looking at candles. So I wanted to just point it out, so uh, you know make everybody aware. Let me get rid of some of this distraction here first. Clean this up so we can kind of get rid of this. All right. So right here we have Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Okay, this is that expanding symmetrical triangle that we were talking about in the video from this morning. So this weekend on the daily time frame, so each one of these candles is one day. So this weekend, this candle right here, this pink candle at the bottom, is Friday. Now, if you see what this candle looks like, that is a horrible drawing. So you see the candle top, the body, and then you have the long wick that comes down. So that's what this candle looks like, right? So this candle formation is called a hammer candle. Now, a hammer candle is when the body of the candle first begins, the body is the full length of the whole candle. And this is when we're going in a downward direction, as we were here. You can see we're coming in this direction here. So as the selling pressure is selling and the candle's falling lower and lower, the buying pressure starts to push back up. Pardon my inability to draw. And where the candle body is, this is where the closing price was for that candle, as far as this specific candle that we're talking about. So if this drawing is easy to understand, I apologize for the lack of artistic ability. However, the buying pressure was greater than the selling pressure, which is the wick is how far the selling pressure pushed, and then where the body is at the bottom here, this level right about $20,193.66 is where the buying pressure pushed back up. So this candle formation right here is called a hammer candle. Now, one second here. Let me get rid of this stuff. Sorry. So that's our hammer candle. Now, if you remember, there's been a couple of videos that we've talked about on the monthly time frame. We've talked about this candle right here being a spinning top candle. And the spinning top candle, as we've talked about, typically shows indecisiveness in the market. So as we were pushing up in this direction, this month closed, we started here and pushed all the way up throughout the month. and this is where we closed. We actually pushed up to here, and then we had selling pressure that pushed us back down. This month was a spinning top candle where we had sell pressure and buying pressure, and we just pretty much were right in the middle. So that's telling you there's indecisiveness in the market. Typically, when you have a spinning top candle, you have a reversal in the market. Now, when we first started this month, this is the candle that we're currently in this month. To be at the beginning of this month, you can see we had pushed all the way down to right about here, $19,612. And since then, we've pushed all the way back up to where we are currently sitting. Well, we actually pushed up to a little over 26,000, and now we're currently sitting at about 25,000. So, jumping back into our daily, make this a little bit bigger. So we have our hammer candle, and then this is a spinning top candle. It looks a little bit different because you've got a little bit larger body, and that's okay. That's still a spinning top candle. We still have pretty equal wicks on both top and bottom. So we've got our selling pressure coming down. We've got a hammer candle, which is proof of buying pressure, which is bullish momentum. We have our spinning top candle. So the spinning top candle would typically be a reversal in direction, which if we're coming in a downward direction, we show first our bullish candle. Second, we show a bullish indicator in our indecisiveness in the market in the downward direction. These combined tells you that there's a good chance that the market is going to reverse, which it clearly has. If I would have noticed this weekend, and I would have been able to point that out, which I apologize for, I still would have only anticipated a push probably up to our moving average up here. So, well, probably a little bit. We probably would have came up above. So probably around 22,500 to $23,000 area. You can see we have there's a lot of movement back here. So we probably would have been able to come up into the high 22,000, low $23,000 area. However, with all the momentum we had with the outside uh, data, as well as far as government stepping in to make bank investors whole or bank depositors whole, rather, that sort of thing, that just amplified the move, and and this is where we're sitting now. The reason I thought this was a great opportunity for a teaching moment is because as we saw our hammer candle down here with our spinning with our spinning top candle implying a bullish change of direction, over here we're starting to see an opposite. So this candle right here, let me show you my beautiful artistic drawing here. You can see this candle that we're looking at right here, Tuesday, March 14th. This was yesterday. This candle has the opposite characteristics of the hammer candle. So the hammer candle's wick would come down here, making this look like a hammer. The shooting star formation, the wick comes from the top side. So it's the exact opposite situation. You had lots and lots and lots and lots of buy pressure, but the sell pressure was too strong and it pushed the price back down. This is where the candle body would have closed at. So your long wick on top with your candle body underneath is your shooting star candle. And you can see like this one has a little bit of a wick, that's fine. So your shooting star candle is the exact opposite as your hammer candle. The shooting star candle shows that there is bearish pressure on the market as the sell pressure was too strong for the bulls to keep up with. So So as we moved down, the buying pressure brought us back and pushed us up. It pushed us all the way up to where the bears took over and pushed us back down. Now, when I was first looking at this candle right here, let me get rid of this real quick. We're almost done. Almost done. So when I first started looking at this, today's candle, wouldn't you know, looked like this. So what is this? That is our spinning top candle again. So watch this candle today. If you have time, watch this candle today and see how far the sell pressure pushes us, and if the buying pressure pushes us back up to where we have a spinning top formation. And let me get rid of this real quick. Bear with me. So if you are able to watch this today, or just watch for the close or in the morning, check it out and see what it looks like. If this is a spinning top candle with this wick like I've drawn on here, that would be the opposite that we saw down here. Now, this is not financial advice. Nothing on this channel ever is. This is all for educational purposes, which is exactly what this is a teaching moment. So this situation right here where we had our hammer candle and spinning top showing us bullish momentum, we have the opposite up at the top of our formation up here with a shooting star candle and a possible spinning top. So this is the type of thing when you're looking at charts that you're looking out for, and you're trying to see where this ends up playing out, because if this does end up like that, amongst other indicators as well, I think that we have a good opportunity to shoot downwards, not necessarily as fast as we shot up. However, I do believe that we have some levels of support that we will end up testing here. Primarily, let me see here. Let's do. I'd say we will end up testing around this 23,000. Let me see. Let's do this. These are our possible supports that I believe we'll probably end up seeing tomorrow. So let's throw these on here, and then I'll show you what else I like to do. So if these two yellow boxes here are prices that I believe we might test tomorrow. Let's undo that. Let me center this a second. So let's throw our volume on a second. And let me get rid of this real quick. Almost done. Almost done. I'm almost done with you folks. So I threw our volume back on. This is where I saw our support levels, these dotted yellow lines. And then I threw on my volume indicator to see where that lined up with everybody else. You can see my first line here lines up very well with this pressure here. So that seems like a very logical place for us to test as support tomorrow. If we do not hold support here, I had put this $21,600 area. As far as this volume indicator, this is showing closer to 21,000. So, and these aren't ever just, uh, or these aren't ever just, you know, a support at this exact dollar amount. It very well is, a range like this, a range like that. So, anyways, that's it. You know me. I'll start rambling if I keep you here any longer. Uh, and apparently get lost not being able to draw. So I'm going to let you folks go. I just wanted to take that quick opportunity to explain that learning opportunity for anybody that wasn't in the know. So that's going to do it for this one. We will catch y'all later. See ya.